There's a lot of things that I think distinguish what we're bringing to India versus what our competitors are doing. And one of the most important things is that the F-18 has an entirely new and transformative set of capabilities that we call Block 3. And it includes things that bring extended range, additional lethality, more stealth, new computing power, a longer life for the airframe. So there's a lot of new capabilities in the aircraft itself. The second thing is that with Boeing and the scale that we can bring and the commitment that we can bring to the market, we have a really compelling Make in India story that we can share here in India. And we're very proud to be partnered with HAL and Mahindra on the fighter activity here in India. And with our partners, we fully intend to bring a factory of the future. This is not a transfer of an old factory or old production line, but this is a brand new factory here in India producing one of the world's most advanced fighters out there. And then the third thing I'd just point out is that there's significant cost advantages with F-18. It's actually the lowest fighter to operate in U.S. inventory, and with the cost advantage, that's a pretty compelling piece of the story as well.
From that, you'll be able to crack the deal in this market, because it's crowded with 7 players already eyeing for the pie of 114 jets.
Well, first, I'd just point out there are 2 competitions. There's a competition at the Indian Navy, there's a competition at the Indian Air Force. We're interested in competing in both, and that, I think, positions us pretty uniquely in the market. And I think the other thing is, really importantly, looking at Boeing in India, Boeing's unique in the sense that we've been here for 7 decades, more than 7 decades, and in the last 10 years, we've been investing a significant amount of resources building an ecosystem around our products and integrating into the industrial base of India. So all that's to say, we've been here for a long time and we're committed for the long term in India. And I think that really distinguishes us from others. We are truly committed to a long-term partnership here, and we recognize that to be able to effectively produce an advanced fighter like the F-18 in India, it's not something you can flip a switch and do overnight. It takes a long time and it takes a real commitment. And I think that distinguishes Boeing from any other company out there.
And as per the contract by the Indian government, it should be majority owned by the Indian partner. Does that put you at a disadvantage? Do you want to have a controlling stake?
Well, I don't want to get into the specifics of our agreement with our partners, but I can say that we're very confident and comfortable working with HAL and Mahindra, and we believe that the partnership that we're forming will not only meet the spirit and intent of what the government of India is working toward with their Make in India initiative, but will also be something that really helps us as we build our presence here.
What would you prefer, to have a controlling state or let an Indian strategic partner have that?
We're comfortable with the nature of the rules here, and from what we've understood coming from the government, we're very comfortable, and I think have shown a track record to be able to work within the rules and the regulations that have been put forth so far.